Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dale. If you haven't realized, it's definitely been a minute since I uploaded. Work's been kind of busy, and funny enough, it's starting to get winter time. Actually, we just had our first big snowstorm with stuff on the ground yesterday. When I have had free time, I've purchased Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I've been playing with that as of late. So Burke Lakefront Airport is a small airport in Cleveland, Ohio. Just it literally sits right on Lake Erie, and I've been going to air shows there for God knows how many years, and I've always wondered what you can and can't take off from there. They say that, the F-15s, the F-16s, you can't really take off from there because of runway restrictions, or so I've heard. And yet, this is a video game, so I will definitely give them that, but we're going to see how accurate, or if we can land aircraft, or what aircraft we can land at Burke. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this loaded here. Alright, so here's kind of an aerial look at Burke Lakefront Airport. This is a Cessna Citation. This is a Cessna Citation Longitude. And we're going to take it off. We're going to do a quick little fly around with it and just see what the airport looks like from above. I'm going to go ahead and release the parking brake and throttle up the engines. So like this kind of aircraft and smaller prop planes and everything, that's what this airport is really for.
Cessna November 710,
right, go over the lake a little bit.
Cleveland approach Cessna November 7105 Bravo is type Cessna C702 miles southwest of Lakefront, 2,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cessna November 7105 Bravo Cleveland approach. Squawk 0075.
Squawk 0075 Cessna 05 Bravo.
Alright, and there it is on your right. I'm kind of straight ahead of the aircraft right now. Off to your right is downtown Cleveland. We'll give this game one thing. It is...
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Cessna.
Definitely tell it's still a game, but it's basically like Google Earth overlay with planes inserted in it. It's some of it is just unrealistic. Alright, so here's a good look at the runway here. That's your takeoff runway. There is a secondary runway, but I've never used it. I think it's just a tad bit shorter. Alright. So first off, we're gonna taxi off an F-14 Tomcat here. And don't mind the driving. Normally I think you would stop at about where it says 24 right on the runway, but yeah, I didn't do that. Alright, gonna go full afterburner. Pick up some speed. Check, make sure our landing gear is up.
Lakefront Tower Global 1346-200 is 1 mile southwest 7.
And we're gonna fly over Brown Stadium. I'm pretty sure you cannot do this in real life. I don't think you can be flying through buildings, but hey, whatever.
Enter left traffic runway 24 right Global 1346-200.
Alright, here we are on approach to Burke. Alright, so we landed the F-14 on Burke. F-14 is a success. Takeoff and landing at Burke. So let's go ahead and let's go to the F-15.
Generic 3 kilo light contact ground on 121.9er.
Alright, here we have the F-15. We can get a little movie action of it taxiing up to the runway. Now, in all honesty, out of all of the planes on Microsoft Flight Simulator at this time, this is honestly my favorite. I love the F-14. I used to love the F-14s when I was a kid. Obviously, I loved Top Gun when I was a kid. You know, still love Top Gun. But in this game, in all honesty, I think the F-15 is the one that flies the best, handles the best. As of right now, I don't think on the Xbox version, which this is what this is, the ability to use or, you know, equip weapons on the aircraft is there. I've tried it and I cannot do it, but that doesn't mean anything. The only thing I don't like about this version is I don't like the fuel tanks. If I could get the fuel tanks off, that would be awesome, but, you know, that's just personal preference, I guess. And we're gonna go do another flyover of Brown Stadium. We're gonna get some altitude and we're gonna bank left here. Oh. Never mind, we're going to do a couple of rolls. Alright, now we're going to bank left and get ready for landing. Alright, now we're going to load up the F-18. Let's do a quick little look around here. This is my first look at the aircraft as it is. It's a free add-on with the Game of the Year edition. I'm not going to lie, I love the look of the F-18 in the game and everything. It's just there's two or three things that really annoy me. The first one is, as you will see, there's no afterburner. I really don't like that. I love afterburner, especially on, military aircraft. I'm going to do a quick look at the canopy here. I'm not a pilot, so I can't comment on how accurate the insides of these aircraft look. I mean, obviously the developers, of the aircraft did research and all that, so I'm not really going to comment on the inside. I mean, it looks fairly real, but as of complete accuracy, I can't comment on that. Like I said, though, we're going to do the parking brake and we're going to throttle up the engines. Like I said, my throttle is at full, which should be afterburner, and there's no afterburner, which I'm fairly disappointed about. Now sometimes I like to do the dirty roll on takeoff. As you can see, the back end fishtails put you kind of like in a flat spin almost. And then on this run, I usually go to do a couple of rolls right out the gate. This messed up. For some reason, my joystick and my throttle wasn't working, and it just crashed into the lake. Obviously, my crash settings got taken off on this one. So just for sheer funs and giggles, I tried it again. Actually, I restarted my Xbox, I unplugged my controller, did all that, restarted everything. And this is what happened after that. I didn't try the dirty roll on takeoff, but it's still just... It's just still weird. I don't know what's going on with it. What happened afterwards.
X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change. Cleveland approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Boeing 1 mile southeast of Lakefront, 1,200.
We're going to do a couple of rolls.
Request flight following.
See, it's that little fishtail one at the end of it. I don't know why.
Squawk 1473 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 2 miles southeast of Lakefront, 2,900 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
No, that's just weird. I don't know if it's a setting or something that I have to work on or what, or if that's just the way it is. I have talked to a couple other people that have this game, and they said that it does the same thing for
Boeing
them.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Cleveland approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Well, before we land, we're just going to screw around a little
Bravo
bit.
airspace Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra contact Cleveland approach 124.0. Good day.
We're going to come back down, and we're going to get the aircraft turned around and go in for a
Boeing
landing.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Cleveland approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 5,000 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Cleveland approach altimeter 2
Alright, so we got a nice little landing at Burke from the F-18. That is going to be it for the video today. I honestly did not make it or want it to be a 15-minute long video, but I did want to include, you know, my honest opinion about that F-18 in there. Next, we're going to do the A320. I believe the 737, the 747, the 787, 777, and I think that's it. Things get pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie, but those videos definitely will not be 15 minutes long, and those are probably going to be, you know, 1 or 2 planes per video. So as of right now, that is all the military aircraft that are in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, fighter jet wise, there is an A-10. I completely do not like the A-10. You know, most of these aircraft are developed by you know, third parties, and the A-10, they didn't even put the cannon on the front. Even for just, you know, looks of it, I don't know, it in the game it's just it's pretty bad in my opinion. But next videos to come, we're gonna do some big old passenger planes and cargo planes. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and if you can, comment. And we'll see you on the next one.